I mean, you don't hear people talking about abortion, very rarely. I didn't growing up, and that's, I mean, we're not just here, saying abortion's evil or stop murdering children. That's part of it, but also a lot of people here need the gospel of Jesus Christ because they're lost in their sins.
Does your mother and sister believe the same beliefs?
No, I don't have a sister, but no, my family doesn't. I mean,
no, it was just in the chat.
Yeah. Are you Christians? So how? Here. So how? You're Catholic?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do y'all base salvation on?
What?
What do you base salvation on? What?
Jesus. The rapture will come one day.
But Jesus Christ can turn the little voices to man.
I believe in human rights.
What?
I believe in human rights.
So you want to end this?
It's not about you.
What?
People as individual, people who are alive.
These children are alive.
They're still alive.
These children are alive. Alright, do you not agree? What?
At a certain stage, nothing matters
At a
actually.
certain stage.
Well, how do you know what stage that is?
Because it's science.
What?
It's science.
Well, science says that life begins at fertilization.
Well, science can tell the stages of fertilization. Like, obviously, they can tell just by toes and frogs and shit. The difference, like the tadpole. That's what it is, a fucking tadpole.
A tadpole?
Yeah.
You're saying that children who are murdered are tadpoles?
No, we don't murder tadpoles.
I don't think we murder.
Well, we murder preborn children in this country. All three of us are survivors of this Holocaust because we're all under 45, I assume.
Well, I think everyone is destined for a certain life, and if you have a shit fucking life, that's your fault in a way. And then you're kind of predestined, even if like some shit's gonna happen no matter what.
So would it be okay if someone come over here and put a gun to my head, your head, his head? Would that be okay?
I mean, if that's what was God's plan, I guess. Like, if I'm gonna make it out alive or not, I
And
don't
that
know.
is this America, isn't it? There's more of a higher chance to be shot by a gun here, especially at a school, than going to war in Afghanistan. It's not a fact.
Oh, you have more chance of being murdered in the womb in this country than any of those combined.
Is that percent higher than the gun?
Oh yeah. Oh, infinitely. I mean, we've had over 60 million children murdered by surgical abortion alone. That doesn't include children murdered through birth
How do you
control.
know they're not going to be murdered later on in their life because they have a shitty ass fucking life because the girl who gave birth to them couldn't give them opportunities.
Yeah, what about that? What if you're in the missed opportunity? What if you
You
can't?
didn't get any opportunities. Your life is shit. You didn't even want to fucking be alive.
What if you can't give them the life they want to live?
Well, I'd ask this. If you have the same situation, except the child's outside the womb, should you put a gun to that child's head? And yes, if it's yes or no, why? If the answer is yes, you're being consistent. If the answer is no, then you're discriminating against preborn children. So you get that. A lot of people don't get it. They'd argue with me like, no, it's not the same thing. You get it.
Like, I'm a rational human being and I can see both sides of why people do not want to not. But I'm also a strong believer.
I can see why too, because they're selfish and they're sinful.
Yeah, that's true.
Just
I'm
like
not even gonna lie, that's fucking true.
You're honest. I used to be that way. I used to be sinful and selfish.
Everyone's that way. That's why it's fuck humans and honestly,
I mean, yeah, but
sometimes it's fuck humans.
But I
Because
mean,
of all the shit we do.
I mean, we do well. But why do we do all that stuff? Because we're evil. We're sinful.
In a way, we are.
All of us.
But the Bible says no one is good, no, not one. Would you like one?
Yeah. Pro-life all the way.
Abolition. But check out the website.
Have a good night.
You as well. Thank you.
Every human being is to grow and develop inside the body of your mother. Every human being must live inside the body of your mother. Biology 101. And yet so many people reject basic human biology. If you want to come up with ways to dehumanize people so that they can justify killing them, don't continue to discriminate against people based on their age. Love every human being.
Would you like one? Would you like one?
Hatred, discrimination, instead of love, instead of obedience to God. When a nation obeys God,
Would you like one?
it will find blessing.
Do you like vegetables?
When a nation obeys God,
I don't love them. I'll eat them.
but this nation is rebellion
Man,
against God. Over 60 million people murdered
I like food in general.
in 1973.
You say you don't like food in general.
No, I do like food in general. Why do you ask that?
Vegetables are the way to go.
So what's that have to do with what we're doing out here? I mean, why are you asking? They look better, yeah, but murder is not a pleasant thing to see. That's why this is not a pleasant thing. That's why people hate this, because it shows the murder of a child who was murdered by abortion. Eat vegetables and preach the gospel and speak out against murder. Right? Would you like one?
Vegetables.
What?
But because they trust that Jesus Christ is their Lord and their King and their Savior, and they love Him, but because they love Him, they obey Him. It's talking about Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ said, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. Love people say they love Jesus, but they will not obey His commands. Christ commands you to love your neighbor the same way that you love yourself. Christ does not want you to continue to fornicate. God tells us that fornicator will not inherit the kingdom of God. What about masturbation? That having sex outside of a marriage relationship is sin against God. It's called fornication. And if you continue to fornicate, already committed adultery in your heart. Lust is a form of adultery. And yet pornography is rampant. Pornography is facilitating lust. People lust after other people and degrade them to sex objects. That's what people do. Other people in our society. They're pornography.
Smoking kills. You're right.
People use other people for their bodies. Rape, sexual assault, divorce,
Jesus is a champ.
They don't love other people. They just love their body. They just want to use their body. But God wants you to love people the same way you love yourself.
Love everyone the way you love yourself.
I didn't hear what you said, Would you like one? Take one. Would you like one, man?
Why the signs?
Because
What's the purpose behind the signs? I'm just saying what he's saying, but I'm just curious about these.
because we're revealing the fact that there's an American Holocaust right here in our culture, that we're murdering children every day by the thousands, and no one's talking about it. You don't hear about it on the news.
But I'm hearing him talk about like rape and sex outside of marriage. I don't understand the pictures. Like the abortion.
Well, because he's preaching the gospel, and he talks about many different kinds of sins. That people here are all guilty of many different kinds of sins, not just abortion. And the reason we have these signs in particular is because that you have mass murder happening in this culture every day, and a Holocaust, and nobody talks about it. And we're encouraging people to take action, to love their preborn neighbor as themselves. Because Jesus said the second greatest commandment was to love your neighbor as yourself. and we fail to do that with children in the womb. They're the most innocent and defenseless, vulnerable people in our world, and almost nobody's speaking up for them. Almost nobody has urgency to help them. And a lot of people have not seen these images. I know because I used to be in that boat. I didn't see them until I was in my early 20s. I never saw an image like this, and I wish I had. I mean, people say this is offensive. I'm like, yeah, it offends me. It offends me that Christians didn't show this to me before I was 22. It offends me that no one loved me enough to tell me the truth, the gospel, and to talk to me about this Holocaust, because maybe I would have taken action years before I did, because no one talked about it. And so that's, a lot of people hate us out here with having these signs, but it's education. We're educating them that there's a Holocaust occurring on their watch, and like in Nazi Germany they said never again. We'll never let this happen again. But we're saying this is happening again in America, and we have the ability to do something about it. We have the First Amendment protecting our rights to do this. Like Matthew and I, we're not going to be sent to a concentration camp today for doing this. We're not going to be shot by guards for doing this. We're not going to be tortured and murdered for doing this. I mean, at the moment we won't. And so we're saying, why aren't Christians doing this when there's a Holocaust on our watch? We're not proclaiming the gospel on every street corner, and we're not addressing this Holocaust. If that makes sense, if that all makes sense.
It does. Thank you for explaining.
Are you a Christian?
No, I was just curious about that. I wanted to hear your side of it. A lot of people are kicking the sign, so I just wanted to see what you guys were doing.
So, what's that?
I said I'm touching the sign with my girlfriend.
Would you like them?
Fuck the Jews.
Thank you.
Christ said, come to me, all you who are weary and heavy burdened, and I will give you rest. He said, pick up your cross and follow me. He said, deny yourself, pick up your cross and follow me.
It's too late to know.
You can't hold on to your sin and let Jesus go at the same time. You can't continue with pornography.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
You can't continue to fornicate and God at the same time. You can't continue the lifestyle of lazy selfishness, lust, pride, and greed, living for yourself. You can't go to hell. Satan is a loser. He's already gone. Don't follow him.
Here, hold on. I'm gonna put these in your backpack. I can't. It's hard to hold on to them. Okay, keep going, but I'm gonna. Are you gonna stay in this area?
Yeah,
just keep coming, man. Because I know they want us to move down there, but
I didn't budge. They didn't do anything.
Hold on. I don't want these to be knocked out of my hand or lost or something. Here, hold on. I'm gonna keep a few. That's probably good. All right, don't let me forget.
Friends, you are living in a Holocaust right now. You are living in a nation that mass murders thousands of children in the womb every single day. Every single day, children are murdered in the womb by the thousands.
Yeah, are you gonna rip it up or throw it away?
People party in the streets.
Are you gonna rip it up or throw it
While
away?
people go about their business like everything's okay. It's not okay. It's barbaric. It's a violation of basic human rights.
Close this up real quick. Keep going.
But people continue to discriminate based on age because they want sex without responsibility. They create new children and then they butcher them to death. They stuff them into little pieces with a vacuum hose. Day after day, week after week, millions murdered every year.
He was at the Aurora station. Right.
Wake up, folks.
I'm with you guys.
Would you like one?
Wake up, you're living in a
Here.
Holocaust.
This explains why we have the signs, why we're showing it. Because I know these signs look terrible, they are terrible. Oh, that's what we're doing to children.